Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of ShapezIO. And again, if you want more information on the game, make sure you check out the description below where we'll have all the link and whatnot down there. But without further ado, let's get on with where we left off. Now we're almost at level 8, but there's a couple of things I've noticed that I want to work on. The first one, this line here is almost dead now, so we can ascertain that it's going to be fine if we set it to just one line here. These are just not. Or what we could do is we could increase it by placing these on, but I still think, because it's got so far to travel before it's reaching anything, I still think it's going to only need one line. So let's go ahead and set that up now without putting a kink in our thing. Get rid of that kink. Go. Bring two into one. You bring you into here. Here like so. Two and two, and then if we that should feed everything into one quite nicely. Seems to be holding out pretty well. We're getting a little bit of a gap still, so I'd say that's going to be pretty perfect. Remove this extra line that we've got here out of our system, give us a little bit more room to play with. Go. Obviously that means it's gonna have only one place to go there, but that's absolutely fine. Now it may mean that the blue is going to struggle to get in at first, but obviously we've got these gaps here, so we'll expect to see them going in at the stage. Filter its way in, just blocking it up here, but that's not a problem. The next thing I've noticed here is all this is now backed up as well with our current upgrade, so I'm going to bring in two lines into there like so. That separates it back to, well, to be fair, we could just, we could go ahead and put that there. We can literally just connect the two up there. So now we've got the circle shapes and we've got the half shapes. Now what I want to actually do is I want to kind of create almost like a main bus system. So we've got one of every shape going in, and then we break off and then do what we need to do with that shape, and then that shape then go into our system here. Now we're about 1k, so we're just well, probably less than 200 off our mark here. We're almost at it here as well. That's perfect. So we're gonna almost be ready for, as a matter of fact, this is really backing up here. I'm actually thinking of expanding this, because right now we've got 4 and only 2 paint. I think we can make this a little bit bigger. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. So let's feed this here like so. So what we're going to do is, obviously we don't need the balancers. What we need is we need to feed them into paint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place the paint like so. Feed paint into one and rotate the other. Let's go ahead and filter where we would put our paint. We're going to want to come in from there. If we place it here, that's going to directly feed in. Hopefully, oh, actually, here, what we can do, we this here, rotate you, see. Nope, I don't want to put that there, sorry, that was a mistake. See, and then see. Remove these completely. Now, what I want to do, I want to bring the paint into, give ourselves a little bit of room. What we're going to do is we're going to basically, I'm going to have to change it at a later stage, because obviously I want to increase more things. That's going to do blue paint, but right now we can just do that there. Now obviously we're going to have to connect, have to break off here, and we'll break off here. This line can go further up into that section there, and this line can go across here, do that line there. That does mean we still need to on the ground. What we can do is if we go there, then there, we should hopefully put one into one side. I want to go same again. Actually, nope. Nope. I've got better idea. Move that for a second. Instead of trying to bring these here, let's bring these lines first. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I can do is I can actually bring the paint like so. That paint's going to go there, split into there, that's absolutely fine. Then bring this paint into here, not too far, like so. We can then rotate this around, place one there, shift key there, we can place one directly into that, one directly into that. That should still give us all of the right sides, but we should have a lot more of them, hopefully. That's much better. Now that may cause some problems with this here. Let's keep an eye out on that. It is backing it up slightly, but it's absolutely fine. I'm not too worried about the main shape at the moment being backed up, because obviously that's just funneling into here to provide it with something, because obviously we need it for these tiers. But we're going to need to make some colours and stuff out of them at a later stage anyway. We're getting no backlog of the bloom, so I'm fairly happy. It is, yeah, it is definitely backlogging that though. That makes that a little bit better. It's still completely backlogged. Completely. So, mixing paint, hopefully. There we go, level 8. The mixer has been unlocked. Combine 2 colours using additive blending with this building. Now get yellows, all sorts, and our purple as well. So we actually need the purple circles. So let's have a look at a setup for red and blue. Let's go ahead and I want to set these 3 up here for the blue and these 3 for the red. I want the colour mixers. What have we got? So I'm kind of thinking I want 3. Now? Place 3. We can go ahead and line our blue up, and I want to keep the blue on the bottom one, red's on the top. So, like so. Now we need to bring our red into. How are we going to bring our red? I know what we can do. Bring our red down. To probably about that angle, I think. Do me. That angle there. And what I can do is I can. New upgrade is available. Fantastic. What have we got? Mixing and painting. That should go a lot faster now. There you go. Much faster. That's that sorted. So I can now bring you into there, and you into there, and you into there, and we should get purple. Okay, so now that we've got purple, now what we could do is we could try and replace something down here. But right now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself 4 circles. Like so. Follow the shift key. Bring the 4 circles out. See what we're doing. Actually, this. Oh, that. Move that. Then paint. That's the paint combiner, color mixer. Rotate our paintbrush around. So we want the paint to come in from one. Wait, good work. Get that to go. Yes. Further. Like that. Oh, we can bring our paint into line number 1, line number 2, and line 3. Perfect. We then bring our circles to here. And what I can do is I can bring directly in. Place a separator here. Separator here. There we go. And all I need to do now is bring them all back in. Like so. Now I've got purple circles. Then we need to place this now in our distribution, like so. It was get rid of them squares for now. I say I want to convert all of this into my main bus system, but let's just get these delivering in. How we're looking. Paint's backed up, the circles are backed up. So we could effectively get another line going here. I think that might be potential. Can I have a line going in? Let's have a line going in. I want to break off, go underneath, back over, line goes back on. Like so. That works for that one. And then I can bring this into here, like so. You into there. And then can I do the same to these? I then bring another paint. That's going to block that, isn't it? Well, that we can resolve that by going straight across and then down in. Problem. And if I place here, splitter here, place that machine, same again for this. And again bring this to go that there. I think that's right. Split you off. Bring you back further. There we go. You off to here. Now, I can do that, and I can make it reach. Perfect. Go. Going to do the same again. Place foot underground. Up. Ah. Place that. That mistake. Fine. Them. Back in. Ground to go there. Ground to go there. feed you all into one line. So do so. Line can do this. That should now feed plenty of purple circles in the system. How much is the wind? That may need to go further back. Oh. So these, that on there. There we go. Now we're connected. Let's see if that should hopefully. Now they're backed up already. That's fine. Now hopefully we're getting enough purple in, and I don't know if we are getting enough purple in at the moment. Purple's going straight in. We're getting no backlog of purple. Good. Put another line. These. We got 3 and 3, but let's just leave as is for now. Hope it'll just. Well, it's keeping it ticking away nicely, so. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's quite a system to get that ton there. That we're all connected properly. All connected. Get no backlogs. We get the backlog obviously on this section here. Paint mix is fine. This is completely backed up, however. Funneling in so much. That's a lot of funneling in. I do feel like we won't need the main shapes for much longer. Trying to get cutting shapes in and weird, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Obviously 2 halves of a shape. Well, it's top, bottom half of the diamond and the top half of the circle, but we're going to need something to stack. Presuming that's where the stacker comes in. It must be after the level 9. Okay. Let's start planning out our main bus. So this is just cutting up our squares, so we can get rid of all this now. So plenty of square options. So I'm going to run 4 lines. I'll run them obviously into the hub right now. Oh, being lazy by using. I think it's turned some around actually. You can actually just slide the screen along pressing A and D, and it actually drags the lines across if you keep hold of it. Bear in mind you don't go back the wrong way, because otherwise you're going to rotate the arrow, so you'll not even know it. But you'll see it zoom in super speed there. Actually, if you just zoom slightly out, it stops the arrows, so you don't have your eyeballs working overtime. Right. Now, I want to keep the hub fairly clear, so I'm actually going to expand further out, and I'm going to use some of these here. And I think this one here is probably going to be pretty perfect. So if we do 5 that way, and 6 that way, so 6 can double up. We'll obviously double you up as well. Right, so straight away we're already. Let's just bring you out. That far out. Yo. Now this is all about just making it look good now. Filter. So that's going to be 3. Bring 2 down. I think that's going to be well there and go there. Okay, so I want to bring these in one. Let's just do that first. Oh, two. One belt now. Feed into itself apparently. Carried away there. Nice and tight. Now, I want a processing and an input belt. So let's get our processing belt starting off this side here. Go down to here and bring it across here. So that's all of our squares. Now what I can do is I can cut off this here. We can feed some squares into our system. Like so. We're now bringing squares into our network. A backlog of squares. Break off. Probably want to bring it over up here, won't we? Over up here. Realise we're not going to ourselves much, are we? Oh. Back off. Go. What I'll do is I'll break off here for our supply. Oh, so we've got our supply perfectly done there nicely. Okay, now I want to break off probably about. We'll keep it nice and tight. So we'll break off here, and I want to cut shapes. So I want to have. What do I want? We do. I think now. We can have all four corners here. We filter in like so. So, what's that going to give me? Give me both sides. Okay, so we then take these off. Take these off actually. Both sides. Then take this here. What we can do is we can rotate both. We rotate clockwise and clockwise. Bring one in that way and one in that way. Both up again. What's that going to give? I'm going to get all four corners. Oh, level 9. You have unlocked a compact variant of the balancer. It accepts 2 inputs and merges them into one. Oh, okay, so that. Oh, compact variant. Oh, right. Okay, that's nice. Well, what we can do that right now. We can this round here. I want to bring you out here as well. So where's this compact variant? Cycle variant, so we can input from there to there like so. Okay. Then same again here. So you should be able to go now. What I want to do is I want to put the belt. So then I can use a new compact variant. Feed directly into it. Perfect. How's that going to do? Is that going to keep us nicely flowing? We've now got every shape. We'll obviously want to do the same again, but with a various colour. Then we're going to do all the colours as well. But things are starting to look a lot tidier now. We've still got this problem with the stars, because the stars and the blues are having to share. what I may try to do just as a temporary fix right now, if I get my old variant back, rotate you there, break you off, and I'll use the compact variant. That's the one I think I need. Yeah, that's the one I'll need. I'll pop some. We'll just break some of them stars off there, just to alleviate this queue a little bit. Our circles are going to back up a little bit, but hopefully once it catches up on itself, we should be absolutely fine. Obviously, just a temporary measure, we can also do that as well. Shouldn't have any problems now. Matter of fact, actually place that before it. Move that. Place that back in. Oh, that should make it a little bit better. Perfect. You can already see the circles are back. Normal, near enough. Stars are just breaking off a little bit. It's not doing a major amount at the moment because obviously we're still backlogged behind this connector here, but hopefully that should alleviate this problem here. We'll need to think of a better system because obviously we're now expanding into some crazy designs here, and we also need to color some stars as well. We could actually break off this star. That's probably what my next going to be. So I'm going to need cyan, so we're going to need to do green and blue. Obviously we've got red and blue at the moment, so we need to find a good green selection. There's green there, so we may bring this green and blue together here, do a little bit here into where the stars are, break off the stars, and then feed the stars into our hub. We've got a little connect here, so we can do that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get our green. As a matter of fact, no, we'll leave that for the next episode. We know what we want to do. We want to create cyan stars, basically. And I know I'm calling them stars and they're not properly stars, but it's about as close as it gets. But hopefully enjoying it. Certainly enjoying how organised it is a bit now. It's going to take a little bit to get used to, because obviously we've not unlocked everything yet, so we need the combiner, which is obviously going to allow us to combine different shapes. But hopefully you're enjoying it. Let me know in the comment section what you think and any suggestions or anything like that I can work with. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye for now.